Hello and welcome to Sir Soursome Productions with me, Dan, and Ian's at the back, but you can't hear him. So basically today I'm going to take you through my Heimerdinger guide. So this is the item set I usually head for. I usually go for the Sorcerer's Boots first, then the Zonya's Hourglass, then Rabadon's Death Cap, Will of the Ancient, Rulai's Crystal Scepter, and Lichbane. They are what I end for end game. So let's get this. It's against bots because I didn't want to play PvP, just as a basic tutorial. So I'm up top. No, I'm down. No, I was meant to be up top. Looks like one of us is up top, one of us is up bottom. We have a Heimerdinger, Aatrox, Nasus, Kha'Zix, and Rise. It's quite a decent team.
Wonderfully efficient.
Right, so with my Heimerdinger, I usually tend to go all-out turrets because I think the turrets. Oh, I put that too far forward. The turrets are. If you go for all-out ability power like I do, the turrets are immense, and they really do smash everything. So try and get your turrets down as soon as possible, because they take quite a while to recharge when you're this low level. But that idiot's going to attract them now, and he'll probably kill my turrets. So the main goal with Heimerdinger is my main goal is I hide a lot behind my turrets and leave the turrets do a lot of the work, and that's the whole ability power. That's the whole point of it, because you can just sit back behind, and when you eventually get your rockets and your EMP grenade, it becomes quite easy. So the Nailhogs is running in. As you can see already, even a level 1, they kind of do make a difference. So what I tend to do first couple of levels is hide, like I said, hide behind turrets, just level up off the little minions. And then you want to slowly, when you start taking ground, you want to slowly start progressing forward. But I always make sure there's an area where all 3 turrets can hit, so it's my fallback then. If I'm on low health or some sort and I'm getting chased, I got somewhere to run to, so they'll get blown away. Yeah, I think the enemies as Warwick and Trundle goes, I think Trundle will be the biggest problem for me, but they're not. Could be a lot worse. I think Heimerdinger not struggles, but he doesn't like Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath tends to, and that'll be the first kill for me. And as you can see, Heimerdinger is very, very strong early game. And now my guy's died, so he'll get a level up. But yeah, get one of each first, because it's always handy, because they all work together. You hide behind your turret, you can stun them, I'll show you in a minute. You can stun them with your EMP and then chuck your rockets at them, and that usually gets the kill. But then next thing I do now, I max up my turrets as fast as possible. As far as buying items go, I buy the boot straight away, and then I aim for 1,600 to get this, the large rod, needlessly large rod, sorry. That's 80 ability power, and I go back and I use my teleport, so I'm only a couple of seconds and I don't really miss much. But if you're watching, I'll try and draw the bot in. I'll show you what I mean by all 3. So you're gonna come, yeah. So you can stun them like this. And then use your rockets, and now he should die with the power of the turrets. Yeah. So like I said, they work really well together. And then I can start moving forward again. How are we doing down bot, yeah?
One step closer to greater understanding.
If I can draw this Warwick bot out. But I find the bot kills are very important for Heimerdinger because the turrets take a lot of them and it drains you so much money. So as you can see now, I'm almost at 1,600. So next time I push them to away. You don't really want to go back to base while these two are still alive because it's very... you don't want them to get the levels up. So they should both now. No, they're not going. As soon as they spawn back to base to reheal, only a little bit more damage we need. Have they gone? No, he's chasing them. This leaves me at 1-on-1 with the minions. And also you want to try and get, I'm not the best at it, but you always want to try and get the last hit in with the minions. Because you get the kill then. So hopefully these will chase him now and run into my turret. But this other player, you don't usually get many players like the other player that I'm playing with. He's running in front of my turrets. A lot of people will know that your turret is a big sort of backup and they won't run in front of you too far. But as you can see with this guy, he doesn't obviously. Right, so Warwick's retreating now. If I can get a little hit in on Trundle. I know that should be okay. He's going in for the kill, which will give me a window. So I obviously use B to recall. If you get this ready, I get there and back within a couple of seconds. So yeah, what is that about? It's 5 seconds, not even that. And my turrets didn't even oh, wrong button. Despawn. Oh, wrong button again. Let's see if I can get behind and chuck a few pot shots at this turret. But Heimerdinger is he's a slow progressing character, so you don't want to go running in, and you definitely, when there's bots about, you don't want to stray too far from your turrets. Especially if you're playing against players, because players tend to try and go around the back of him all the time, because it's quite easy to counter when he's outside of his turret range. When I mean quite easy, I mean very easy. Unless he's got his super, which I will show you in a minute. So Heimerdinger's ultimate is basically an upgrade for one of the 3 perks. So you got a super turret, which is pretty good, pretty useful. You got a lot of rockets. It's like 5 sets of rockets of what you usually get. And you've got the EMP. I'll show you the EMP because that's quite handy for 2 of them in a minute. So as you can see, it takes 3 bounces instead of 1. And then the turrets shoot the I should have him now, yeah. So once again, the turret nabbed the kill, but every kill with your turret counts as yours. I deploy these here now. I should be just outside, yeah. Let's see if I can get this tower down a bit. And don't forget that you get attacked if you're in the enemy turret range without a bot in there, and you take some bad damage, so you want to avoid that as much as possible. Right, here comes Trundle, and I just used my EMP, great stuff. He's not going to come out yet anyway. Come on, come in this circle. Right now, oh, I got no mana left. And that's the thing I find when you don't really want to go for health with Heimerdinger, because, like I said, when you're in your turrets, a lot of players won't go for you because they're so powerful. I know I got 2000, we go back again. So your turrets do despawn. They got a 5 second. I think it's 5 second countdown. To, oh, I could have had the hourglass in. What am I doing? So yeah, first we're gonna go for the hourglass because it's quite handy. Right, the turret's killed and I wasn't there. Fantastic. Let's see if I can go and help down here. This Tarek bot.
Every problem solved is another revealed.
Right, if I can call up the dragon.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, we can take him out.
42. There's just something about that number.
Right, what's everyone bought? Ability power. Right, so you got Rise. I don't know why he's panicking so much. Just stay in the turret. Yeah, so if you're ever struggling, like this guy is obviously, with the 2v1, you can always fall behind and they won't come near your turrets, bots won't. Players will if you're low on health, but no, I don't want to do that. So obviously, as you should know, the dragon gives you super boosts, which is really handy. The turret's at range. I get him easy. And that Warwick has died, which means I need to get up there. Nearly done. Right. My teleport, I wouldn't use my teleport actually, it's no pointless. So yeah, you want to get the dragon. I tend to use it, get it at least twice, because the 15 damage towers and buildings is very handy. You want to try and get as much times as you want obviously, but I'd say you at least need it twice. Oh, it's definitely got a hell of a cold. I'll get these turrets down now. My basic defense, and then obviously we're gonna have to work from the start again now. So whenever you're with Heimerdinger, I like to play him as mid, if I'm entirely honest with you. But if you're playing against two and they do get a bit of yards in you, obviously you've got to start from the beginning then. So you want to try and keep. Now he's coming here, so he'll die. As you can see, his ability is immense, absolute something else. Turret down, and I got some sort of. You always want, like I said, you always make sure you've got at least 1 or 2 turrets saved. You don't want to move outside your turrets unless you've got a turret in there, because he's very, very weak if he comes up against someone. You've got the ability to stun someone if you're running away. Obviously, it's not much, but it does the job. So if I wait till I get 2 turrets now, I'll move forward again. Without going too far from my turret, because if you look at the wrench at the start, that's the range you can go from your turrets before they shut down. So when you get out of this range, as I'll show you now, your turrets have a countdown, which is, I think is 5 seconds, and then they shut down and they lose their main ability then. Now I should be able to move forward anyway. I got 2 turrets coming out of there. Enough the bots have pushed, and I might be able to catch him right here if he hasn't already teleported. Oh, he's gone. I can go through here. Like I said, don't go under the turret unless there's bots in there because your bots, because you get pretty mangled, as they're quite damaging. Like, I will show you just so you get a hint. Well, that was one hit, and that took quite a bit of damage, as you can see. And especially if you're fighting two bots up top, you don't want to be taking that sort of damage when you can avoid it. Oh, use it. Right, so Trundle will come out for me now. You get stunned and rocketed. I don't think I'm going to get him, no. As you can see, the turrets are doing a lot more damage already now. This is where my ability power comes in. So they're getting 28 plus every attack, and every beam attack they're getting 102. So makes hell of a difference. You don't really want to go for anything else with Heimerdinger other than ability power.
Enemy killing spree.
Alright, I'm gonna go and catch these out now. And also another thing with Heimerdinger is he's very useful for catching enemies out. So he killed one of them, as I can see. Oh, he's killed both of them. As a waste of a journey. If I can get in you. Right, so there's Trundle down there. All my bots come now. I should be able to push that tower down, because these will drop pretty fast. And as soon as I get into as soon as Heimerdinger gets into their base, I usually sort of put my turret in the middle area, and I'm just going to stay here because he's not going to be able to hold it anyway. Right, I'll show you the uses of his ultimate now when I get him stunned. I get him stunned in here now. Ah! So this is his rocket ability. Oh no! My turret's down before I get damaged, but yeah. Right, I need to make a return to base as well, so you don't want to leave your points build up too much because the ability power really makes a difference. So if I get back, I've got my teleport, so once again you want to load it as it's going down. Zonya's hourglass. I get another needless large rod. I gotta get one of these, yeah. So the Rabadon's death cap you really want to go for, because it also gives you 30% increased ability power, which makes a lot of a difference, because everything you get, this ability then gets greatly increased. And if I can get my turrets down, they should fall back. Yeah. Now I find Tarek quite a pain with him, this guy, because he has this heal thing and he manages to get away. Watch now, he'll do it now, and yeah, see, he has that little. Oh, I don't know why you run back in here then. No, missed. What a terrible pot shot. Rise shouldn't want to. How was Rise level 10? The hell has he been doing? Nearly level 12. Right, let's get these turrets down. Then they'll clear out these bots almost instantly. Alright, I wanna go rockets. So this should be quite a lot of damage. Should go for that bot first. No, he's come straight for me. But he's gonna run straight in to my turret. Silly boy, Tarek. Silly boy. Oh, nearly silly boy me too. Here comes Warwick. Is he gonna come and play under the turrets? Yes, he is. Silly boy. So as you can see, the turrets become pretty immense, but they will not go this good if you do not get ability power. They stay pretty useless if you do not roll ability power with him. And I wouldn't think you could go any other way with Heimerdinger really, because he doesn't really do anything else. His abilities are his main point. But as you can tell, we're obviously on bots, and players won't come in as much. But all the PvP matches I've played, they do tend to come in and think they can take the turrets, but they can't, and they get caught obviously, and you do get the kills. Come on, shoot! Ah, you sod. So get this turret down now, hopefully. And also, a thing I should have said at the start maybe is your turrets do shoot at inhibitors and stuff. So I want to avoid Tarek here really, so I can get my turrets down. So that was the ultimate ability of the evolution turret. As you can see, that's also very strong. So, and as you can see again, the turrets shoot and do a lot of damage to the inhibitor. I don't know where my partner's gone. I don't know where the hell he's gone. So this is where I camp for a long time now, and if I'm honest with you, pretty much smash most of the bots that come, because obviously the turret ability is so. You want to try and attract. You want to try and attract them as much as you can, and then some of them will be stupid enough to run straight in. Right, this might be a bit of a problem. Right, I'm gonna die here. Gonna get me. Ah, silly boy. And that's the mistake of being greedy as well. So I've got 4,000 points, and now I can get this. So notice it's 120 ability. So I've already got 80 and 40. That's 120. So that shouldn't go up at all. But the 30%, yeah, it added just over 100. So it does make a whopping difference. And then if I go for the, I don't know what it's called, Will of Ancients, because the cooldown reduction makes a difference as well. And then obviously you've got, I'm gonna go for this next. So now I'm batting at 560, which is really immense damage. Ability power, which will almost just mangle anything that comes near it, to be honest. So if I can use a teleport. One. Oh, I didn't want to go there, but never mind. I'll spawn inside the turret. Now as you can see, turrets do absolute huge damage now, and they tear everything apart. So now and another thing with Heimerdinger as well is you can use this as a sort of base, because you can teleport to the turrets, and you can also, your team can use it as a fallback. So as soon as I get my third turret, I'm gonna go and plant straight by you, straight where they come out, so it gives my team enough time to. I'm going to start putting them there now. If I can get this turret's attention. Right, there we are, and that's game over. As it stands. So that wasn't my best of games. I shouldn't have died really. It was a stupid mistake. I don't know where my flash had gone. But that's my basic guide of Heimerdinger, and that shows you, obviously I'm not the best at him, but gives you an idea of what you need to be doing. So thank you, please like and subscribe.